Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah, and as you know, I'm not an attorney. However, I have been in this life sentence now for 6 years, and I have learned quite a bit that I wish I had known. Well, wish I had known earlier. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is, even to this day, confusing for me. However, I am using it, and it's understanding the VINE system. Now, I have finally gotten the man who killed my son, Dennis Rodriguez Cebeda Jr., in prison. But I want to keep track of him because nobody is going to come and call me. Yeah, they're supposed to, but in my experience, every time something doesn't happen, there's not a probation officer, parole, there's not enough police, there's not enough prisons, there's not enough this, there's not enough of that, which means it is up to us to find a way to track. Now, the VINE system is a nationwide service designed to keep victims can be anybody, and concerned individuals informed about the custody status of the offenders. It is a very important resource for anyone impacted by the severe crimes of DUI manslaughter, murder, domestic violence, and other offenses that can leave you feeling vulnerable and out of control. Can you imagine walking down the street and meeting up with a man that killed your child? Walking towards you? Now, I had that experience at the courthouse, and to this day, I have PTSD over it. But I was safe. He couldn't kill me there. But if he was out on the street and I wasn't notified, something could happen. Because believe me, his family does not think he done anything wrong. I'm sure they think it's an accident, as I would say most mothers would. But it wasn't. It was a crash. And in Pennsylvania, it's considered murder. But in Texas, it was considered manslaughter with a vehicle. Now let's continue. Yes, the VINE system, which stands for Victims, Information, and Notification Everyday System. Now, it's available in Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory. However, availability of VINE in all other U.S. territories, such as the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, and American Samoa, varies depending on the local agreements and implementations. Woo! That's a hard word. It would be best to check with each territory's system. A victim assistance programs to confirm whether they participate in the VINE system. This is a vital tool for anyone impacted by severe crime. Think about domestic violence or some of the other things. Now, I'm going to guide you through using the VINE to stay informed about an offender's custody status. Explain the importance of the offender ID and show you how to register for critical information. Again, you need to know where he's at or she's at, especially if you live in the same town. Like I stated before many times, I live in Nevada, and this happened in Texas, so I'm relatively safe here. But if you're living in the same town, small town, you wouldn't be. Now, Whether using the toll-free number, the website, or the mobile app, understanding how to navigate Vine will empower you to take control and ensure your safety. Now, one of the most critical aspects of Vine is the offender ID. Unlike the temporary booking number assigned when an offender is initially arrested, which I did discuss in another video, the offender ID within the Vine is a permanent identifier. A permanent identifier. This number stays with the offender throughout their time in prison system, no matter where they go, allowing you to track any changes that occur. Now, understanding and using the offender number is vital to staying informed, and protecting your peace of mind and everything is confusing and sometimes misleading. Of course, like I stated before many, many times, everybody does everything different. Now, how do you access the Vine? V-I-N-E. How can you use the Vine system? There are several ways, each designed to ensure that you can access the information you need whenever you need it. First, you can use the toll-free phone number, provided by Vine. This number is available 24/7, and yes, you get a real-time offender status updates. The system is automated, meaning you can enter the offender's ID name to receive the latest identification. Let me caution you there. While this is straightforward and easy to use, and never really leaves you in the dark, but you have to know the exact spelling, name of the person you're putting in there. Do you realize how many Dennis Rodriguez Beta Juniors there are in Lubbock, Texas? There are doctors, there are lawyers, there's all kinds of people with the same name. It's very important to make sure you spell it correctly. Next, there's the option to go, well, there's always the option to go online. The Vine website offers a user-friendly interface. Again, you have to enter the ID number and name. Once you've found the offender, you can register to receive notifications. These notifications can be sent via email, text, phone, depending on what works best for you. In my experience, again, you have not enough people. You really have to be the squeaky wheel. You really have to you be the one to check it out. Don't wait for them. Believe me, it did not work for me. Now, Vine also has a mobile app for iOS and Android for those who are always on the go and understand how to use their cell phone better than I do. This app allows you to search for information, register for notifications, and receive alerts directly to your smartphone. Now, I have a smartphone, but sometimes I don't think I'm smart enough to have a smartphone. But it is a convenient way to stay informed no matter where you are. That's if everybody follows through at the other end. And honestly, I have found that that's not what happens. Now, but what if you need a little bit more help? We all need a little bit more help. Vine offers several options for support. For in-person assistance, contact your local law enforcement or victim services office. That's another story altogether. It's not as easy as it sounds. And these professionals can guide you through the registration process and help you understand how to use the system effectively. Now, honestly speaking, I don't know. Maybe other people have had better luck than me, but I have not had luck. Or I've had very little luck in getting help, put it this way. It's always AI. It's always You call up and you can't get a hold of a human being, or they transferred that person, you have to wait online, or it's always something. If you can get through all this and you register with Vine, that means hopefully you won't be caught off guard by unexpected changes, such as a offender's release or transfer. Instead, you'll receive timely notifications allowing you to make informed decisions about your safety and well-being. Now, that's what I'm supposed to say. In fact, I just read it off of something. But I'll tell you, it's a fight. It's a fight. Between, like I stated before, not getting a hold of a human being, and let's face it, it's even 10 times harder when you're suffering shock, trauma, depression, and trying to get things done. But I guess we're stronger than what we think we are when we lose a loved one. I know I found out I was. In conclusion, understanding Vine's system's importance of the offender's ID can empower you to gain some control when it may feel like you have very little. And believe me, you feel like that all the time when you see the criminal getting all the rights. It is a tool that provides peace of mind, helps you stay informed, and ensures that you're never alone navigating an aftermath of crime. Again, this is what I was told to say. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for taking the time to learn about this crucial resource. If you haven't already done so, I encourage you to register with Vine and take advantage of its information. There are wonderful people working there and will help you. It's just there's not enough. Now, if you find that my talks are helpful, please give them to others. Let others know about this. Again, I am Sara Raney, not an attorney. Just right now, a mother who's suffering from depression and PTSD, from a mother that some days I'm barely able to even do what I need to do to get around, just like you. And it's been 6 years. But we still have to fight. We still have to keep on going for our loved ones. I am the proud mother of Dr. Kenley Jean Raney, who lost his life on January 25th, 2019 to a drunk driver. Now, my son was in the car, parked, catching, I guess, a couple of minutes of sleep before he went for an interview for an emergency room physician. And Dennis came along at 136 miles per hour, drunk as a skunk, and plowed into him. Marshall flew 500 feet, and I'm still deciding whether or not I want to see those pictures of my son. But that's what we live. That is our life sentence. But I do hope that this information helps. Thank you.